I still can't believe that cancel culture is a thing in 2025. Like, I thought that ended. I think I saw something that people are no longer being put into cancel culture and the world has kind of given up on that thought. But oh boy, was I wrong. Cancel culture to me has always been such a bizarre way that society kind of takes on the role of the judge, jury, and executioner and just comes after creators on social media, and it kind of turns into a bloodbath. But I do find it a little concerning because I feel like it's a great reflection of how society is kind of evolving into a different type of beast that I don't think we realize is actually going to really affect the next generation. So, today in the Free Think Dojo, I wanted to talk about cancel culture and how I think that culture has only begun. I grew up watching a lot of different YouTube creators, and I had a lot of them that were pretty much my inspirations for who I wanted to turn out to be. Those creators inspired me to be creative. They entertained me, they made me laugh, they made me cry, and they just gave me a reason to simply just come home from school every day and be excited to watch YouTube. I also remember going down in the comments of each video and on the creator and seeing such a supportive group of individuals that were very like minded to me. Obviously, had all different perspectives, but you were able to find your place within these communities and it felt like a family. But eventually, everybody has that one creator that gets canceled. And then that one community that you felt such passion and such support from now has turned into a modern day Salem witch trial group grabbing their pitchforks and coming at the throat of that creator. But I think there's a deeper issue behind the idea that they're coming after these people because most of the time they're coming at them without any evidence to back it up. Now, most of the time, it's usually started because some Reddit post was found by one of the supporters and they threw it all around to their friends that support the same creator, and they immediately believe it's true and just attack. Some of these people, man, literally turn into like Judge Dredd with the inkling of a small Reddit post, and they come after these creators like they're about to administer justice to them. Most of them will come out, on their comments of the videos or DM them directly saying, I'm going to kill you. I hope you die. You're a terrible person. And the creator is just thrown into this loop of chaos that they're just trying to figure out themselves. Now, don't get me wrong. There are YouTubers out there and just creators in general that have made unspeakable mistakes and committed unspeakable acts that they should be punished for. But most of the time, those creators are found guilty of those acts through an actual law enforcement investigation that is completed outside of the social media world. But this whole judge, jury, and executioner aspect of society on social media is that they don't need an investigation to accuse and try to ruin the reputation of this creator. They just go and do it. Now, obviously, there's cases of defamation that have happened where things have turned out not to be true or were altered by AI or simple editing, and people have accused creators of doing something and it's turned out not to be true. But by that point, the reputation of the creator has already been completely demoralized and destroyed to the point where they can't even be a creator anymore at the rate that they were. I literally compare it every day to just like bullying back in school. People will find a rumor about you and they'll spread it around, and then people will turn against you and start shunning you at school. And it's really no different on social media. If we look back to the beginning days of social media, I feel like cyberbullying is a great comparison and is probably just another form of cancel culture. It's just another name for the same act of ostracizing somebody and coming after them because of a simple rumor or accusation. So my concern is these kids that are growing up in these new generations, pretty much surrounded by social media every day, are starting to see the way that people are treated on here more frequently. Imagine having to go to school and experience bullying and then come right back and get on social media and just be brought back into that environment immediately, especially for the one that is being bullied at school. Like, I can't even imagine. Well, I actually can because I experienced it when I was in school. But coming home from school after being bullied and then immediately getting bullied online, like, it is so debilitating. But to make it worse, the people that aren't being bullied are usually getting in on the bullying of somebody. So it's just pretty much promoting people to get together in groups and basically charge after a single individual. And as you get older outside of school, that doesn't end. There are still people out there that are gossiping and, throwing rumors and accusations around. And it doesn't matter if you are on doing it on social media because it's in newspapers, it's on TV. And it also doesn't matter if you're a politician or a celebrity or just somebody that's known in your community. It can happen to you. And I think at the end of the day, it's just a reflection of how society is and pretty much has always been. It is human nature to want to be accepted by others. And I think when cancel culture or bullying in general starts to come around, people want to be involved with other people. So most of the time, they just start playing the part of the cancel culture committee, and it just gets them to feel included with somebody, but they don't know the damage that they're actually doing. Or maybe they do, who knows? And that's not going to change. I feel like that's always going to be something humans do, just because I feel like that's just what we all want to do deep down is to feel accepted. It's just sometimes getting to be accepted, you have to go down some bad paths to do it. But that's not the case for everybody. You don't have to be accepted by doing bad things. I think it's just very common. So the whole idea of cancel culture is one big acceptance train. Everybody's trying to get in on being a part of a movement or, get a part of what's ever trending at the time, which is mainly canceling people. But what path do you want to take? Do you want to take a path that brings other people down to make yourself feel better? Or do you want to actually take part in trying to make the world a better place? And when people do make mistakes, you wait for evidence, wait for them to go through a proper investigation with law enforcement and get committed if they're found guilty? Or do you want to take no evidence, run right into it with your pitchforks, and try to hang the witch? I think that's really what it all comes down to. And here at the Free Think Dojo, I want everybody to have their own opinions on how they want to live their life. And cancel culture is a great example on how the next generations are being so exposed to a lot of hate and criticism to the point where, once they fall into cancel culture themselves, it's going to be a rude awakening. So, what do you guys think about cancel culture? I know that was kind of a rant, and that's a lot of just my personal opinions and kind of angers against it. I find it just childish, and I don't really waste my time with it, but it is becoming something that is still very prevalent in 2025. But I do appreciate everybody sticking around in the Free Think Dojo today. Feel free to subscribe to the channel for more content. Like the video, of course, if you feel any relation to it. And hopefully we can keep the committee and the community in my channel away from the cancel culture. And everybody to be free thinkers, enjoy their time in my channel and watching my videos. And hopefully you stick around for the next time when I see you later.